Greetings, my excellent friends. First today, we have camp conversations. Because we are running into a habit of beating bosses and then not having time for the debrief after. But the plan for this stream is to head straight for the monolith. So there is no other recommended or available side content to do right now. I believe there's a few things that aren't locked to us, but they aren't good ideas to tackle. Monolith. 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 I believe we talked to Lune because we wanted to see if things could happen, but they didn't, because, I don't know, she must have hers later. But we did not speak to the rest. Seal?
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Motherfucker, are you about to break into the Star Trek Enterprise theme music? It's been a long road getting from there to here. I actually didn't mind that show. That was the bad Star Trek when I was growing up. There were 5 Star Treks. There was the original series, which had a lot of flaws, but was a classic, so you weren't allowed to speak ill of it. There was Next Generation, which was the gold standard. There was Deep Space Nine, which was the actual best one, but it was kind of roguish, so you had to preference the classics first. There was Voyager, which was my actual favorite because it had the Doctor in it. And then there was the bad one, but it was a kind of alright too. But it had a shit theme song. Not shit by virtue of what it was. Like, as a song, it was merely okay. The problem was it was weird. You had 4 series worth of instrumental space tracks. You know, like the original series one was fucking weird too. But like, you know, the Next Generation was all bombastic, and then Deep Space Nine and Voyager were more mysterious-y. And then you just had vocals and wistful soft rock, and it was weird. It was weird. What's weirder is that there are a bunch of new shows now, and I've seen fucking none of them. But one day, I'm sure.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
Well, it's been a long time, CL, but our time is finally near.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
And we'll see our dreams come alive at last. We will touch the sky.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
And they're not going to hold us back no more. No, they're not going to change our mind, because we've got faith of the heart. I hate that I know those lyrics still.
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
We'll either win or we'll die. It's like the Game of Thrones. Back when it was well written. Back when it was written at all. Do you want to spend time with CL? Yeah!
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
No, she just likes bringing death.
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
One moment. To the person I just messaged, I won't reply anymore, because now I have stream to focus on, but I did want to say that.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
I feel like it would be stylish for so, and I sometimes think that stylish trumps useful, so long as it doesn't become anti-useful. You know what I mean?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the Gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? You can always tell when I'm not on the screen because all of a sudden the controller inputs go away. And they stay that way when I click back on. It's not until I press A that they fix.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much.
Well, no, because he's fucking dead, and that makes her sad. Also, she was trying to fuck you earlier. I don't think bringing up the husband's a good idea in the middle of that.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's just... It still hurts that he's gone.
I would be extremely concerned if it didn't.
Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
It's nice when you can say that about someone.
What happened to him?
You got some water thing, don't you? Did he drown?
You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere.
He drowned.
His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident.
You spend your life knowing exactly when you are supposed to die. In a sense, that would make it even more horrifying for someone who does not make it that far.
We were supposed to have 5 more years together.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling.
But we're not
Is there a future where I might, compete in the same event?
No, because we know, we said we did know.
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
What are you doing, game? I'll keep saying no. But like... I'm confused.
That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings, casual.
I understand. Good night.
Though disappointed, CL understands Verso's feelings. CL sees a good friend in Verso. Well, thank God for that. Relationship level increased 5. Spend some time together discussing past loves, and then they head back to the others.
I can't believe we're this close.
I can't believe we're not closer. Hurry up, woman!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Tomorrow comes.
I would certainly hope so, but so far, nah. Anyway, Mael.
still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Do you want to spend time with her? I don't know that Mael wants to spend time with me. She's thinking too much about Gustav. Anyway. Sure. First, I notices Mael looking sad. Well, fucking... She's not got a lot of reasons to be joyous. He approaches her carefully. I would too. And her hair looks white again.
You okay?
No, the camera angle keeps turning her into an old lady.
Yeah.
Also, she's got tears streaming down her face.
What's wrong?
She's got tears streaming down her face.
Nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone.
Sorry, who's Lucien again? It's been a bloody long time. I think he was one of the ones from the original March into Doom that got Renoir'd right at the start.
Every time I think I've managed to contain it.
I cannot get over why the camera keeps doing this to her hair and only her hair. Like, it happens to him as well, but it's only when these two are together. Guess it makes sense if she's secretly 104 or something, just like he is, but... He was the one I actually liked? Oh, well. Goes to show what a month and a half... It is a thing about streaming a game in my first playthrough, is I do... They say about how something sticks with you better when you don't rush it. And that's true. I spent 6 months playing Baldur's Gate 3, and like... I value the stream style of playing something because the slower pace does let it gestate with you a lot. However, the smaller details do not remain. So, like, minor characters that are a month and a half ago, in a regular playthrough where you just play it every day until you finish, like, I would still know who that was. But it's a trade-off. Certain things feel stronger because the longer time and the more gestation of thoughts and ideas, like, I'm gonna know these characters better than if I'd binged it. Depends on what it is, too, though. Like, I feel like I should play through Final Fantasy XIV's main story again on my own at some point in my life, because half the time when shit gets explained, I'm like, who's that again? What's that again? I don't fucking know. That's you guys. You guys... It's your job to drag me through all the specifics here. Speaking of 14, I do not know when I'm going to go back to that. Dawn Trail doesn't exactly leave me thrilled to get back in. It might be something where I'm just come back at the next expansion and be like, fuck it, don't worry about the side content for this one. I don't know. What I do know is it's going to be difficult to get back into it because I have changed computers, and the last time I installed Final Fantasy XIV, I had to buy a VPN in order to get it to fucking work. Because that was the solution. It was shutting down on the install, and the solution was get a VPN, because the Australian government will break it if you don't. At least that's how it was described. I don't remember why. Go on, Mael.
A wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
Just like Pierre! Oh! Sorry.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Well, whoever the fuck said that didn't have terminal cancer.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
Well, you're gonna have to back that one up.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right?
Oh, right. Flowery bullshit. I thought you were about to say that we could paint a new one, which is quite... Wow, I'm reasonably certain that's a thing, because... That could be something. What if Verso... What if we defeat the Paintress and Verso vanishes? And then we paint in a new Gustav, and then Act 3 has Gustav just resume that character's role with all the skills unlocked. That'd be good.
Through your memories? Through his influence on your life and everyone else's? Through the Lumina converter and his research?
Tell you why that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because Charlie Cox said that his recording session for this game was 4 hours long and he only did it on one day, and that's why he doesn't understand all of the hype about the game, because to him it was a it was well, it was a 4-hour job, but it was like a 5-minute job, you know what I mean? Like it had no lasting power in his brain. So I don't think there's any more room for him to have anything else to do in the game, because I can't imagine it being that brief if it was more than Act 1.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's what he said at an interview.
Try talking to him.
We can't. He was only in here for 4 hours. He's done all his lines.
I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me.
You've never met him. What do you mean?
I imagine what they would say.
Oh, someone else.
How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Ayala is skeptical about Verso's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Verso understands. He sits with her in silence. Mayel appreciates the silence they share. They then head back to the others.
You're finally here.
Never fucking left, what do you mean?
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko?
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel?
Oh god.
We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
Can I specify a champion? Because I'd like to sub in Mael.
All right. Get ready to lose.
What is this music, and why is it doing the woes from Living on a Prayer? Tommy used to work on the docks.
Faster. You're outmatched.
I don't know that he is, but sure, let's pretend.
Here we go. Bring it on.
Oh, well, if that's all you're going to do, maybe he is outmatched. Blech.
Your existence ends now. Ready to strike.
Oh, this is alright, actually.
Didn't really need it. Good stuff. My turn.
The problem is, we don't break. Verso is the one I didn't give break power to because he never needed it because everybody else had it. It's less of a problem by virtue of the fact that he's nearly dead. Scratch that nearly part. 3 resplendents. I think we're out of value of those. Jesus, that's a lot of EXP. Verso is the only bastard who gets any. Minoko should have gotten it too, to be honest.
Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
He has. Shame.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Monoko and Verso are thrilled to have fought each other once more. It's their own special way of displaying affection for one another. They're combat sexual, I believe. This still reminded Monoko of some skills he had forgotten. Wait, sorry, he did get Verso's feet? Monoko Sanctuary. They share a few drinks, which Monoko can't drink because of his mask. Then they head back to the others. And no, it's a gradient attack. Gives 2 shields and regen to all allies for 3 turns. That's not a gradient attack, that's a gradient defense. So there. That's right, I was going to look... For every new area I go to, I look up the Monoko skill list to see what I should be looking out for. It reckons that you can get the 4... I reckon you can get these 3 inside the monolith, but I already have them, so that's good. Also reckons you can get Evec Spear. Do I have that? Don't appear to. So that's one to try to get. But there's also Sacrapatate Fire, which I guess is here. There's a shitload. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 with 5, 6, 7 if I didn't already have those. But there's 4 to get. So I should be keeping him around quite a bit. Good to know. Now those 4 will leave us with 7 more.
I'm sorry.
That's your flying rock, isn't it?
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Clair. Who the fuck is Clair?
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Did you know?
Really? Wait.
Because
Said you can hang out with him, but you might have to go to the world map and come back first. Okay, let's do that after we... We'll check on Lune as well for that. Write in the journal of Gustave's apprentices. It's rather obscure who Claire is at this point. So there's 2 suggestions that I would have. There's my suggestion, and then there's your suggestion. You mentioned that it could be the real name of the paintress, because we don't know the real name of the paintress, and I think that's possible. However, could be the owner of that 3rd room. If there's another member of the family we haven't yet uncovered. I would say that those are the 2 leading candidates. Right in the journal of Gustave's apprentices. Maëlle finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustave's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith and they should finally understand everything. It's rather obscure who Clair is. You were poking fun at how my accent makes Clair sound like Claire. Claire. That just seems very unclear to me. Maëlle immerses herself in Gustave's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memory of Gustave inspired Maëlle. And she unlocks a fucking skill. Gustave's homage. She hopes Gustave's apprentices will read this journal someday. For those who come after. Maëlle heads back. That's not a gradient attack. Oh shit, this cutscene. Okay. Well, we'll look at the.
We've done it.
We'll look at the skill once we're out.
We're really going to face the paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Obscur was made of, did they? Well, Obscur and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Versa.
Ah!
She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
What?
I stored my personal stash inside him. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
We're drinking vomit wine?
I told you to stop drinking alone.
We're cool with drinking wine that is accompanied by that noise?
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
Uh-huh.
It comes with age.
I'm old
Do
as
you
shit.
have
I'm not
apple
interested.
juice?
Not when it sounds like that.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
I don't care how cuddly it is. Here, I'm not drinking something that came out of something's mouth. Maybe that's why they keep like doing the camera angle that gives Maëlle white hair. It's because of this chick, this Alicia. Who speaks French? What did that say? Une vie à rêver.
My beautiful sister doesn't need this ugly mask.
She just sang verso.
You
to embrace her. Yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here?
I'm not here to fight.
Yeah.
But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness?
I think the citizens of Lumiere
Have you
do.
thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death? And who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist. For as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison.
Are you talking or not?
Despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes.
Between the bars of their prison.
In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
We are reminded why I don't trust him.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
Right. So do you have something now?
I miss.
Me too.
Did you?
Really? Wait.
Because we're.
There we go. Verso approaches Esquier with something significant to discuss. I can't believe you told Ciel about the wine.
I can't believe you told Ciel about the wine.
Oh, well. She's very persuasive.
Really?
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
I don't get warm and fuzzy.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Luna's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
This one said its name is Dwayne Johnson, and its special power is not losing a fight on camera.
Luna doesn't strike me as a rock enthusiast.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too.
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well,
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
Apparently the voice actor for Esquier is French. And he is the voice actor for Esquier in the French dub as well. And also was heavily involved with the game's mocapping. And was like the body model for Gustave, Verso, and Renoir, which is why the three of them all look like variations on the same man. Dude had a lot to do with the game.
that's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
I think he's also French Gustave, like voice-wise, I don't know.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
Of course.
Yay!
Are we gonna animate that? Because the size difference is quite atrocious.
Who would turn down an Esquier hug?
Verso is relieved that Esquier has stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and Ciel. And he's secretly touched that Esquier knows him so well. But we're not gonna animate the hug. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before returning to the others. Lune, have we unlocked one for you as well?
I can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Bugger me dead. No, we haven't. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. Yeah, character models touching each other is an animator's trap. Like, that's why attack animations tend not to have proper reciprocation on the other end, unless it's like unless the game's all about sword fighting and something, in which you might have, like, you know, the weapons meeting each other, and they'll put a lot of work into that, but like, it's got to be something you put a lot of work into. Like, if a character is carrying another character, usually that just becomes one character model that just has a dude with another dude over his shoulder. Like, it's not actually two people at that point. Anyway. To the Mona
Let us
Lisa!
get wet.
Don't know why that came out like Mona Lisa, but I meant monolith.
Swim.
Could you go forward, please? Thank you.
We can finally reach the paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
You would also heard if after giving up all that wine, he was just like skinny and deflated. You know what Esquier actually is? Like, physically, you know what Esquier actually is? Let me get him standing up. He's like if somebody drew colors onto Oogie Boogie.
Acceleration!
And put little accessories on his head.
Time swim, swim.
Why has she got Mael's barrier breaker?
Mael. You should do the honors.
Yes, she should. Why were you carrying it then in the first place? Well, stab it harder than that. It's barrier breaker, not barrier tickler. Why am I over here now? Right? Fuck, she looks very... Yeah. This is a Unalesca situation. There ain't no way that she's this evil murderer lady. Like, she is devastated. If the whole idea is that she is a grieving woman retreating into her fantasy world, like, she wouldn't be killing everybody every year. Like, the obvious answer is that she is not the... Or she's not the direct cause of the gamages. She could be the indirect cause. Like, maybe her energy's burning out. And it's less that she's killing them, and it's more like she can't sustain them anymore. She lets the oldest die every year as her power weakens until eventually she's going to wither to nothing. In which case, killing her will just kill everybody instead of, you know. But then, how do you fix that? You don't. Like, the whole thing is a misunderstanding when we get there. Which is why I don't trust Verso, by the way, because I'm pretty sure he knows it is, and I'm pretty sure he knows what's going to happen when we kill her. But he wants to kill her anyway for some reason. He's not telling us why. I've already done you, haven't I? Yes, I have. Infusing new life into the painting.
For a swim.
So we need to have babies? Maybe I should have said yes to CL.
Time for a swim.
Alright, we're past the barrier. The barrier's gone now.
Let us get wet.
But yeah, I think ending the paintress would, like, make everyone die. Now, obviously, that's not gonna happen. So, like, something will get in the way, or something will prevent her from actually... Like as I said, like, when we get to the end here, like, the way it might work is that we don't actually defeat her, and so she persists, and that's how a third part of the story will happen. Alternatively, something will, you know, intervene. But yeah, I fully expect that if we do kill her here, suddenly everyone's gonna fucking homage all at once. That's what's gonna fucking happen when she goes. Because either their life force was tied to hers, or... I suppose another way of interpreting it is that she's holding it back.
Let us get wet.
We don't know yet. We'll find out. Hopefully we'll get more actual truth from Verso and Renoir and all that family stuff. Yeah, like it's very much... Nobody here is real. Everybody is Dream Zanarkand. Lumiere is Dream Zanarkand. The painting family, if we call them that, is we are stashed away in their attic on on a massive frame. What's the word? It's not picture frame. What's the word for a painter's canvas? It's all a big canvas. That's what we're building up to, and it won't be surprising when they reveal that. But that's okay, because a story that has properly layered a reveal does not have to surprise you with the reveal, it just has to satisfy you with it.
Time for swim.
Some of the best stories do that. Other stories completely shock you, sure. Like, surprise twists can be really good, they're just really hard to do well. So sometimes you shouldn't try, sometimes you should just create something that everybody expects, but do it well. Who's the Orin in this stream, Xanarkand? Well, Renoir. That's the problem. He's not as friendly as the one we're used to. Fox Lux Animations, hello. Welcome. We're playing Clair Obscur. I hope that's a game you're familiar with, to a point. Because if not, we're, super duper late game spoilery stuff, so, like take care of yourself. But welcome. Or in the homicidal maniac. But the Final Fantasy X comparisons, like, look, if I'm wrong and this is the real world, which it isn't, then they will fall apart. But the Final Fantasy X comparisons are brilliant here. Anyway, let's go inside the monolith. God, give her a hug. No idea about the game. What brings you here, then?
We can do this.
We can do it. We can do it.
For Gustav.
We can do it
all
for
of them.
Gustav. I just wish CL had gotten a better outfit. Because Lune looks so good in that one we just picked up for her. Mother. That is a big 33. The flag is Expedition 0. Well, no expedition actually made it here, right? The barrier has never been broken until now. But I guess 0 did. If 0 had actual Verso and Renmar in it. Which doesn't make a lot of sense now with what we know of them. Unless they didn't know who they were until they made that journey. If they are... Because, like, Mael, right? She doesn't know who she is. If you showed up in this world, painted, live a life in Lumiere, got memories locked away of what you were outside of it, that perhaps getting to here is what taught Verso and Renwar who they were and led them to the position they take now. You followed me some time back. No idea how you found the channel. I've only played this the last few months. So. I played a lot of Kingdom Hearts before that. We were doing a Kingdom Hearts run, which we started like a year or so ago, where we do 2 Kingdom Hearts games and then something different. And somebody in the community bought this for me while I was in the middle of the last of those. So after we got through recoded. This was the Gap Bridger. And then once this is done, we will go on to Dream Drop Distance. And then the little side dregs, and then 3. And that's where it will end, because they didn't bring Melody of Memory to Steam, so I can't get it yet, because I refused to get it on the other place. And also, I don't know that I would stream Melody of Memory anyway, because it is a music game, and Twitch doesn't like those at all. I guess I could and just not save anything. But, then after Kingdom Hearts 3, we'll see what I do after Kingdom Hearts 3. There's a good argument for Persona. Because I haven't played a Persona game on stream in 5 years, and I haven't played a Persona game in 5 years as a result. Either 5 Royal or 3 Reload. I own 5 Royal, so I can do that as the default, and I think I said that if I acquire 3 Reload between then and now, that I would play that instead, because it is brand new to me instead of being only somewhat new to me. So it's a JRPG-looking future, is my point. Not intentionally. This isn't technically a JRPG. This is a game that looks, feels, acts, and tastes like a JRPG, except for one tiny problem, that it was made in France by French people. Which is a small technicality in the whole JRPG part, specifically the J bit. I think it's a JRPG anyway, and that genre names should not be tied to location. But then again, like, if we crack open that can of worms, like, does a cartoon that looks, feels, tastes, and acts like anime, but happened to be made in Belgium, like, is that anime? I don't know. I feel like calling that anime would anger more people than calling this a JRPG would. But both would still anger some people. People who have better things to do, but choose not to do them. I do like JRPG. I do like that a lot. That is a very funny compromise. If you ask a Japanese person, they say it would be anime. Right. But but it's kind of like when there was this controversy where Twitch, they didn't ban it, but they removed their tags for the term blind playthrough and said that blind playthrough is an offensive term and that you should call it your first playthrough. And the reason for that was because of some sort of advocacy stink about blind people supposedly complaining about the term blind playthrough. And nobody was angrier about this than my friend with an actual visual impairment who thought it was the dumbest thing she'd ever heard. And that it seemed to be entirely driven by fully sighted people who claimed to be speaking for people who weren't, but wouldn't name who they were talking on behalf of. They're just like, no, they're out there, they messaged me, they told me that this was a problem for them, they just didn't want to reveal themselves. Long story. First playthroughs and blind playthroughs are yes. And blind playthrough isn't aggressive in any metric. But in the end, like if all the world's blind people turned around and said we hate this, don't use it, then you know, I'd have no position to say otherwise, right? But my understanding is that they didn't, so... Anyway. Lune has a lot of skill points, but the problem is there's 4 places I could dunk them into, and I'm not really sure which one is best worth my time. So I just keep delaying putting skill points in, and keeping what I have, because it's easier. Let's take a look at this. Gustave's Homage. High single target lightning damage, 8 hits! Increased damage to marked targets, doesn't remove the mark. Virtuose stance. 8 AP. I want that on her list. But I don't know what I'm getting rid of. I think offensive switch, because it's not that useful, is it? If we really need to get her into offensive stance, we'll go with breaking rules. But like my pathway with her is to just go for virtuose stance all the time, right? We start in it. We use Flare Out Fury immediately so that we can stay in it. We then follow up with a per se because that becomes very cheap, and it's only one hit, but it's big damage. That takes us out of virtuose stance. We then use Spark to get back in by going through the burn, and then the Swift Stride to get back in. So really, the ones we don't need are offensive switch and breaking rules. Offensive switch helps because it lets us get into offensive stance, which then bounces us through Spark into defensive, and then bounces through Swift Stride. Like that's the chain, right? I do use it, but breaking rules could get us there as well if I wanted. It only costs a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. You're trying to be cool and normal about how much you love this game. I don't know that you need to be. We have been enjoying it a fair amount. That's it. Don't need any resting. Everybody's full. You missed all of my. I don't want to say theory crafting because, like, I'm pretty sure I'm right about all of it. But this is one big dream Xanarkand is my main thought here, and we're about to fight Yunalesca. And what I mean by that is everything that the party thinks the situation is wrong, except for Verso, who knows everything but won't fucking tell us, and we probably shouldn't be fighting her, but we're gonna anyway, and then we're gonna pay for that after we do it. Because reasonably certain that if she dies, everybody gamages all at once. There's a few possibilities as to why that is happening. It's because everybody's tied to her life force because she painted everybody in the first place, or it's because she is the one thing holding back whatever is trying to kill everything. And the whole world is a painting that a fucked up family has buried itself into to deal with the grief of losing their son, who is right here. But not really. That's the impression I got from the way he talked about visages. And also the fact that Mael appears to be identical to this burn victim, white-haired, mask-wearing Alicia. So clearly, this and this seem to be fake Lumieran painted, idealized versions of sad aristocrat youngsters who have had surprisingly poor luck despite their privileged lives. Right? And this whole world is basically magic art therapy for the upper class. You know who really this sucks for? Lune and Seal. And Gustav, but he's not here. Because whatever horrible things happen here, Mael will get a free pass out of potentially getting atomized on account of actually existing as a human being. But I don't think the other two get that privilege. Is there anything over here? We seem to be able to jump through rocks. No. Is this a dungeon, or are we just walking straight up to her? I'm a little I'm assuming it's going to be a dungeon. Like, we'll get right up to her, and then we'll get, like, slam-bammed into some This almost even sounds like To Xanarkand, doesn't it? Anyway. Hey, you can do New Game Plus RPG Pond. I've heard you can get baguettes if you do New Game Plus. Have we mentioned this is French?
Sors et fuis, je t'en prie. Fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse vie. Portrait rêvé en parfait.
Motherfucker, okay. Just going on in. Okay. Never mind, this is a gimmick.
Fun is flowing.
Don't even waste an AP on you. This is a gimmick. Or maybe we need to equip Barrier Breaker. Maybe Barrier is written into her... Why does she look like she's a Gestrel? She's made out of wood.
Here's your card.
The Paintress? DGAF. Fine, I'll burn you.
The sweet taste of battle.
Didn't actually burn her. The foretell applied.
I saw your future.
Could we speed it along then? 3 turns and then she wham bams us, or maybe Renoir will show up and do the wham bamming for her because she doesn't seem to want to do jack shit. But like black screen. Oh,
Our attacks do nothing.
really do they? I hadn't noticed.
The gradient attack should work.
Oh, I hadn't tried those.
Wait, my L.
I don't think this is...
Right, that's a fucking statue. The Paintress.
No. No.
Would be there. Right, you look like the curator. And now you're setting fire to your daughter and the other girls. Okay. Minoko not on the list? Urso not on the list? You don't like women! You're a misogynist! Misandrist. No. Misogynist still, yeah. Internalized misogynist, that's what I'm thinking of.
Everybody okay?
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay.
This may be our last chance. Candles. Reach the monolith. Hang on, a sea of candles after a long journey north. Something, Mr. Eaton. We found the dungeon. If the son died before the fire, but the daughter was burned in it, could be why the girls lit up in flames, related to... Wait, do we know that the son died before the fire? The son might have died in the fire. Maybe that's the whole tragedy. She'd made it out. He didn't. Well, it could be two separate tragedies, but... Well, that would just be terrible luck, wouldn't it? Well.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us
I
inside?
don't think it helped anything.
Are you all right?
It set you on fire and then walked away. That's not helping.
Mael,
Up there. She's the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Expedition 70? Lads, how did you manage this? Her heart was in the mana, but the manor was teleported away, possibly here. Well, I don't think it's the same manor we keep entering. It is the same, I just don't think it's the same instance of it. Because if it was the one we keep entering, then we could just go look in there. Nudity? Well, hopefully not. I need to remain unbanned. Stop that! Fucking camera. Well, those are some very early looking enemies. Hello! Are you beefed up final dungeon early looking enemies, or are you jokes?
What lovely feet.
I'd love it if you stopped saying that. Lancerum level 15. All the way up from level 8.
Good stuff.
And some good stuff, according to Minoko, accent on the no. Color of Lumina. Oh god, where did the color go? Hey, lady. What hairstyle is that for Lune? That is wavy. Some of the the earlier ones. Controller, I'd love it if you would stop doing this. You know what is a bad thing to have a house full of when a fire happens? Paint fumes.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
A left and a right from the looks, but there is another flag here. Tainted Meadows. Ba-dum-dum. Tainted Meadows. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Tainted Meadows. Sometimes I feel this place is fucked up. Hey there, big guy. Wham.
Here's your card.
Is this your card? You've heard me somewhere before. Do I do any voice acting? Yes, not recently. I can't at the moment. I just moved house and this room is very echoey. But, you don't know how you found my channel. What have you been looking at lately that would cause you to follow someone? Meanwhile, let me turn this fucker to dust. Hello, little crumbly fellow. Would you like to crumble further? These ones are going to be dodgy, aren't they? No!
Invigorating.
Yes! So anyway, I started blasting. I don't think it's been that long, Zarlia. I think I saw that name. And I mean, having animations in your name when I get followed by someone like that, I'm like, Because... But yeah, I think it was around when I was moving, because I wasn't streaming at the time. I took a 2-week break. And I saw somebody with animations in their name had followed me, and I was like, huh. I wonder if that will be followed up by some sort of contact. Because sometimes it is. July 1, yeah, so that makes sense. That was after I stopped. Because I moved on July 8. I took the week before. I think it was right as I stopped. So the question is what you watched and or played. Because there aren't that many things. I'm a long way from prolific. But I don't want to just start listing everything I've ever been involved with.
Wow.
Revive tincture. Since the Twitter implosion, I have been auditioning less for things, mostly because as much as there was a move to Blue Sky, not everybody in the world went over there. I suppose the big ones would be the Ace Attorney musical, or there have not been any Steam games in a while. I wouldn't imagine it was those. I do voices occasionally for the Obsidian Archives on YouTube. That could be a thing. Well, that could be a flash of recognition. I've not done anything for Ace Attorney, but a fan project that made a musical out of it, I have been. What was the way? Yeah, that's the thing. There would be a poster behind my head from it if this wasn't a new house. That we haven't put the poster up yet. It'll return. It hasn't been done. There's two paths up, but I don't remember which one was the way up. I think this is the wrong way. I feel like I've been up here. You've heard many Ace Attorney musicals. I suppose there's a few, like, there... Yeah, technically there's a few, because there were, like, semi-official ones in Japanese. But the classic fan project one, Turnabout Musical, did a rehashed, revised edition called Turnabout, an Ace Attorney Musical, or TAM, which released as a video animated product in 2022-2023. Guilty of blaming an innocent man. Yeah, this is the way forward.
A storm is coming.
Here's your card.
Shit. Yes, Edgeworth. Sorry, I was killing things. And blast.
Liberating.
Is this a round trip? Is that the flag that we came up to? I think it is. Cross the bridge and take out the Evec. That's good. We're looking for Evec. That's one of the ones on Monoko's list.
Energized.
They walked right through my attack. I would say that you would not recognize me from that role by talking, because Edgeworth is lower down. than, well, lower down and more, it's not that far lower down, like when I'm talking like this, you know what I mean? But I'm not doing the voice, am I? It's, I don't know how to describe the difference. It's, there's a... depth to it that I don't do when I'm relaxed. But the voice would be this. I would say that Who Killed Gregory Edgeworth was also big for him, it's just that he wasn't singing during it. So we figured it out. Yeah, look. It's... I would say it is the thing people are most likely to find me from. However, you're also sort of not supposed to necessarily lead with your fan works as, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, I can't call myself an Edgeworth voice actor because the people who own him never certainly hired me to do it. You know what I mean? It was very fun to do, and I had a great time there, and I'm very grateful. And I would say that it is, let my bias show, but is one of the best fan works that's ever been put together from anything that I like and I'm into. I can't think of a more comprehensive, mostly volunteer work, fan work. They paid all the actors, mind you. Like the production team that put together the refurbished musical put together a budget and paid all of us. So when I say volunteer work, I mostly refer to the production side of things. So it didn't feel like a fan project. And I think that's where my brain is sort of like, you know, on one hand, that was the most professional thing I've ever done. On the other hand, I kind of have to be careful and not go around saying that I'm an Edgeworth voice actor. Under the... I don't want to give people the wrong impression. Like, when you were like, Ace Attorney, I was like, hang on, I need to be careful here. I'm not fucking... I don't want to step on toes. Well, eventually we will do streams of Edgeworth Investigations 2. We've done streams of the original trilogy and of Edgeworth Investigations 1. Still to come are Investigations 2, which I will do the fan-translated version, not the newer version, because I adore it. I think that was also a very good piece of fan work, and I would like to bring that script to my stream. Haven't nailed down when we're doing that yet. So that'll come at some point. If you stay following the channel, you'll probably be interested in that. The highlights of my streams of the 4 games that I did are not on here anymore because Twitch destroyed your highlight saving capacity. There is a YouTube channel called Gavarok Twitch Archive, which has all of those if you are wanting to hear me go through Edgeworth 1 or the original trilogy and doing all of the lines. I think there is a highlight on my Twitch channel of the cast of the musical playing through the first 2 cases. I think that... We did that in one 6-hour stream. I think I left that highlight on this channel. I don't think I put it on my YouTube. That was a promotional thing for the musical before it came out, where we did, yeah, 1 6-hour stream. I believe it's 2 videos because the connection cut out at one point. But we effectively all played... All of us that had roles in Case 1 and 2. So, like, for example, the voice actor for Von Karma wasn't there. The voice actor for Lotta Hart wasn't there. But we did the first 2 cases because you can actually fit that into 6 hours. Turnabout Goodbyes is too damn long, and we couldn't do it every week. Like, it was you know, hey, we need 15 or so actors to have 6 hours free. That's a scheduling difficulty. So we said, well, we'll do the first 2 cases because they're short, and I think I can fit them in 6 hours. And there was a big Discord call with a couple of the production people in the background queuing everybody, so that I was on camera the whole time and hosting. And the actor who played Phoenix, was on voice the whole time because Phoenix was on screen the whole time. But everybody else would just come in and out when it was their scene. So we did it semi-formally. We didn't do it formally with no crosstalk. Whoever was in the scene was able to chat however much they liked, so long as they didn't step on someone else's line, and we just treated it like a very big Let's Play. So that was good. When I stream the games myself, though, that's just me and... I have a friend, Snip, who wasn't part of the musical, but will usually join me for my Ace Attorney streams and play a character or 2. And I'll do the rest. In Edgeworth Investigations, he's joining us as Shilong Lang, so he'll be there in the sequel for that. And usually I throw someone extra at him with every new game, so he'll probably get 2 in this one, because Shilong Lang comes back and he'll get... I gave him a few options based on what I think he'd be good at, and it's up to him. No, he didn't. He started with Salmonella. It started as a joke. Because when I streamed Ace Attorney 1, I said that I didn't want to voice Salmonella because I hated him. I thought he was a gross, awful character, and Snip was like, shit, I'll do it for you. And I was like, okay. And then when we did Case 3, he just guest starred and played Salmonella. And at the very end, when Salmonella's last line played and his gracious role bailing me out of a character I didn't want to play had finished, he said, I'll see you guys next time for Mo the Clown. I didn't have a problem with Mo the Clown, but because he said that, we thought it would be funny, and he came back the next game to play Mo, because he does the Krusty the Clown laugh very well, and that fit. And then by that point, it was just sort of accidentally a tradition, so he came back in... It was always Case 3, really. It was Case 3, we always gave him a character. And so when we did Ace Attorney 3, he was Furio Tigre. And then another friend of mine, Aaron, was Jean Armstrong, because I didn't want to play him either. And then when we came back with Edgeworth, we gave him a longer-running character in Shilong Lang, which he more than deserves. You removed Salmonella from your memory? I'm sure people who have had that affliction would like to also. Alright, I'm going to keep playing this. I'm getting heavily distracted, but that's fine. That happens from time to time on here. It's not like this is an important section or anything, right? Gravel car, turn right at the flag we skipped. I'm just... Cross the bridge and take out the enemy. Alright. I do follow a guide to give me directions on how not to miss anything when I play this, which is a... very, very helpful accessory when you are as scatterbrained as me. What am I taking out? Oh, this big one. Take out the Evek. We're taking out Gull Evek.
My, what lovely feet.
We don't have the shield removal thing. We have a 6-hit here, so let's just... We need all of his AP in order to use it, so let's just let the first 3 hits bugger off. Still got 3 hits at 10,000. Oh, you feel threatened, do you? Minions! Wapow.
Careful. He's building up chroma.
Evek is enraged
A
and
storm
has
is coming.
8 buggering shields. I'm gonna use thermal transfer for the extra AP on her, and then if she gets a second turn, I'll blast. She does. Cleansing Tint, Resplendence, and the FX Foot, which allows Minoko to learn a new skill. And the Cleansing Tint Pictos goes from level 1 to level 15. That's dramatic. Says we need to drop down somewhere to the left of where we just were for a Color of Lumina. That did not involve any dropping down, but maybe that's over here. It also said that there was another one after you climb up. Ah, there it is. Climbing! Hello there, Swordy McSword Sword. Do you have skill for me? You do. Wonderful.
Here we go. Here's your card. Look out!
Claire?
Let us stay more
Claire!
prepared.
What's next, then? If that's Claire, would we then get... We have Claire Enfeeble. And what was the other one we found? Evexpia. That sounds quite effective.
Again,
Okay.
teaching her children to paint, huh?
Her children, huh? Three of them. Verso. Alicia. Clair. It would make sense for a young girl to be Francois' friend, right? Not the mother. I'm gonna say that's Clair. But then where is she? Is she dead too? Why has she played no role in the story at all? And the entire rest of the family seems so inextricably... Maybe she's not in the painting. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe she was the one who moved on. Maybe she was the one who dealt with her grief and we never actually got to meet her. She's not trapped in here because she's a well-adjusted... Maybe Clair is just a well-adjusted lady off at university somewhere learning how to, I don't know... do something useful with her time instead of just make art like everybody else in this fucking family. Maybe she's a scientist. Or a therapist. No. If she were a therapist, this wouldn't be happening. Are we going through a retrospective of all the previous areas? Because this feels like Flying Waters. And the last area was pretty standard forest valley, right? But it had all the stuff from the first area. I guess this is quite helpful for people who didn't bring Minoko on a world tour. The final dungeon. Oh yeah, it's the very definitely final dungeon. That's what they call it on TV, Tropes, which is a website Ark knows nothing about. How the buggering fuck did you get in here? Mistra? The goddess of magic and you're a fat purple gestrel? Whoa. Well, hello there. You're new. I haven't seen you a lot before. How'd you get here? Me, I've been stuck here for ages. Don't know how I got here. Quite a mystery, that. Tremors, ground starts floating, then BAM! Here I was, all by my lonesome. Would have been lonely too, nobody to talk to, except I'm quite an adept conversationalist. Yep, I could talk enough for two. That and scavenging odds and ends has kept me quite busy. I am a merchant after all, and what's a merchant with no wares? But not many customers around here though, very few, none in fact. And what's a merchant with no customers? Just a walking bit of storage, huh? My original workshop for that one was Miserable Pile of Secrets, but then some lawyer from Konami contacted me and said, hey, we already own that one, fuck you. So, not wanting a lawsuit, I changed it. But now you're here. You'll want to take a look, yeah? Fragaro. Be careful saying that. That is a Verso weapon, level 15. No, that's not a... That's a Minoko weapon, sorry. Free aim shot, spin the bestial wheel to a random value. Oh, wow, that's... It's like your gun's playing Russian roulette with your beast wheel. That's cool, actually, because you can just control it during your turn to whatever you want. Well, not really. You'll be spending your AP, but it's theoretically could work. Verimum. If stanceless, switch to offensive on a base attack. Counterattacks by defenseless. Crit chance while in offensive stance. Whatever. We don't need resplendence anymore, do we? I mean, Probably still get them, actually. We should still get them because what if there's another weapon we want to build up? So I'll buy them, especially because you're so out of the way. And we will fight the merchant. Mile. Destroy him.
Let's dance.
Let's dance.
On me.
Whoa, whoa! More duels, please. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes. You've definitely earned the right to shop my choicest goods. And by that I mean a Pictos worth 40,000 chroma. Glad you've got a bit of money saved up. Or at least you used to. Jesus Christ, if there's another merchant, I'm fucked. Dispel the first negative status effect received and gain 2 AP. Also, have 1,000 health. Avenge my brothers for me, yeah? Sure. Blobbity blobbity blah. Right. What's next? Resplendent. Is this it? Tainted waters. Yeah, so this is flying waters, but tainted waters. Oh. We have not found 70's journal. We do not know how the hell they got here.
A bit of violence, yes. Vibrating.
Let us sting them.
A little man never hurt anyone. Oh dear. So there's something over here apparently. Through the seaweed? Or not? Maybe not. Maybe it's through this seaweed over here. First of all, it's the Boomy Boy. Oh, we just got something out of you. Luster. That wasn't on my list of things to look for here. That must have just been one that we missed from our original visit to Flying Waters. We never got the lust. We never got the luster slices. It's also the 4th Sacapatare. One to pick up as well as another. So yeah, we'll be left with 6 more to get after this dungeon, unless there's another one I missed somewhere along the way. Here we go, here's the path through the seaweed. Here we are. It's time to meet an old friend. This time, chromatically correct. I think. Let Mael come in for this. I suppose we could swap both of them. We could get Verso in as well. It is the chromatic Bourgeon. The chromatic Nom Nom Nommer Man. He doesn't appear to be having many turns, though, so maybe we won't have a problem here. We've already broken him.
My turn. Here we go.
Yeah, I reckon we might be all right.
I'm ready. A precise strike.
You're outmatched.
Shit, you don't have enough for light holder. You don't have enough for buggering anything. What are you? No! Never mind, you don't want her. Is that because we've already broken you? We get credit for that. Huh. I kind of want to use Gustav's Homage. More than I want to use any other AP right now.
Your existence ends now.
A bit of violence, yes.
I'd love to mark you, but I don't have anything to do it right here. Should I apply mark? Yeah, Defiant Strike will do it. Don't kill him! Very good. This will kill him before the ability properly goes off, but anyway.
For Gustav.
Oh, it's like overcharge. We get some Bourgeon skin and Bourgelon and Resplendence.
Nice.
And how much Bourgeon skin do we have now? What was it used for? I reckon we used one once. We have one now. It doesn't look like we have extra. Aline's glass house. Aline. Maybe Aline is the mother's name. If Clair is the sister's name. Or, could be reverse. Aline could be the sister. I've not heard the name Aline anywhere else, though, just a music file. Stay marked. 50% chance to apply mark when attacking a marked target. Oh, hi, Mark! Your friend fought one of these the other day. It was a very long fight. He barely won. Post-fight, my L was full health, because... How many people are you watching stream this game? It seems like you're watching, like, 5 concurrent playthroughs of Clair Obscur. You seem surprised by what happens in mine, though, so I guess I'm the furthest along. No worries, Foxlocks. Thanks for joining us and, being enthusiastic about my work. How the fuck do I get out of here, by the way? Oh, there it is. Check the right side for a wrecked ship hull that you can walk through. Now, by right side, do you mean right from where we started, or right now? Because this is left, and that's the ship hull. Yeah. There's enemy there with swords. If that thing is named Obscur, because there was an enemy with swords at the end of the last section named Clair. No, this is the way we came. This is through the seaweed. Like, that looks like a ship hull. Look at it. Oh, hello.
An advantage.
A bit of violence, yes.
Bim. Bam. That was more than a bit of violence. That was a fucking lot of violence. So when I started streaming this, had you already seen parts of it, but now I'm the furthest ahead of what you're watching? Is that? Or are you just faking reactions? Which is respectable stuff when one is going through something for the first time. Need Esquier to break through that, but doesn't seem to want to help us when we're not on the overworld. There are rules to being a non-combat companion, you see. Right, what's this bugger called? It's a new enemy. It's got the foot symbol. I reckon it is. I reckon this is Obscur.
Some ink.
You knew Gustav was going to die because one streamer was talking about how the game was going to keep going without him. Yeah, well, that would give it away. Obscur enrages all of its allies.
Watch out! Incoming.
Invigorating.
Let's cut the path.
Too much anger will kill you, you know.
Here we go.
As will getting fucked up by violence.
A
And we get Obscur's foot. Which gives us... where? Obscure sword. Still one more to get here. And 6 more to find in other places. Two of them made it here. Am I glad or sad there is no Mime's headbutt? Jury's out. Maybe there's a special Mime and that's the only one that drops it. Right, this is the ancient sanctuary. So this is where we'd fight the Sacapatares.
Nice.
Two expeditions made it past the barrier. If they either made it past it by like finding a way through that didn't involve breaking it, or yeah, I don't know.
What lovely feet.
Please survive.
You saw a meme about Expedition 60. Well, I'll invite you not to share more. Maybe we'll find out about it while we're in here.
Ready to go.
I would have lived.
I would have lived. Yeah, bitch, you're immortal. It's not a flex. Okay, it's a flex, but like, it's not a flex. You didn't earn it.
Interesting.
Sack of potatoes. That is a wall. Money, 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 money!
Nice.
Money! How am I doing for money? Yeah, I mean, you get some from fighting. I'm concerned about being able to afford ultimate sack of potatoes. Oh, shit.
Oh, really? Minoko, get ready.
What about me?
That's better.
Fuck it. You can get hurt. It's fine. I forget what happens when he does this. Does it mean I can't hurt you?
Finesse and precision.
Nope, definitely doesn't mean that.
Bring it on.
I'm at a fan. Trebuchet, level 15. And we get the ultimate sack of potato foot. Which gives us sack of potato fire. That should be everything we were looking for here. Although I did get one surprise one, so let's take him out for now. Seems like it should be safe enough. Don't want you just yet. Don't fucking come at me. Here. La 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 la. Everybody fight, suck up potato.
Okay.
Dancing in the forest, blowing up a sack of potatoes. Oh, hello. Not what I expected, but I guess there's a paint cage here. Big question. Where's its third bit? Don't want to have to fall down there, because then I'll have to go back around. I do not know where the third bit is. That is quite a problem. Running out of ideas that don't involve jumping down the hole. Funny story, this isn't helping either. Hey, hang on, is that it? Nope. Shut up. Keep seeing things that look shiny enough to be it, and then I get closer and it's just the wall. Can't get up there, can we? Please. Please. Begging. Pleading. Wishing upon a star. Which star, you ask? Harrison Ford. He seems like a solid option. Oh, that ain't happening. Then where is the buggering paintball? I am losing my mind. Kind of wish this wasn't here. That is. No, that is nothing. Fuck you, open! The pillar in the middle. This. I mean, it's... Oh, of the area I jumped down. But there! Well, that was far away.
Useful.
Random defense. Damage taken is randomly multiplied by a value between 50% and 200%. That sounds like the worst Pictos I have ever seen in my life, and I feel deeply insulted by the amount of effort I put in to get it. But we only have to put up with it for 4 fucking fights. Right, well, that was fun. It wasn't fun. I was deeply unhappy with that entire sequence of events. Let's move on. The battle's that way, so what's this way?
What have we here?
That would be a resplendent chroma catalyst. Lune, I really think you should learn to read. You're a scientist and a journal taker. It seems like a valuable skill you might want to develop. It's pretty awful as it averages out as taking 1.25 damage. If it is a linear random roll, like, there's nothing to say that it isn't, like, 50% likely to be good and 50% likely. It could be. Weighted.
I'm ready.
In fact, I dare say it should be. Now, is that a Clair or an Obscur?
Here we go.
Let me flow.
Doesn't matter. What it is a corpse.
Watch out, my owl.
Brace yourselves.
Ugh, I'm bad at that. That is fine, we can rest. Tainted Cliffs. Straight from the Sanctuary to the Stone Wave Cliffs. Tainted Cliffs, oh, whoa, oh, Tainted Cliffs. If we have to fight a lamp master, I'm gonna be unamused. It's quite the fall here. Whee! Oh, we didn't quite land at the bottom. That's a shame. Still, it's a good thing we're Lune, because walking up these steps would be a bitch and a half, but she just floats.
Oh, lovely.
Actually, yeah, if I were not Lune, but I was on the expedition with Lune, I would hate Lune. Every time I had to take a step, I would hate Lune. Oh, grapple. That's a big grapple.
Nice.
I don't really think we fought things in the Stonewave Cliffs. Let's bring Minoko back, just in case we get skills out of it. I was pretty confident there weren't going to be more Sakapatade skills, because we got 4 of them, so... We're going through the unimaginable. Are they not?
Who is she fighting? Her husband?
Hey there, greedily guarding a pile of money. I want it. Oh, dodgy bastards. Never mind.
Feeling better.
So anyway, I started blasting. Chatillon.
Great.
Oh, fuck. It's Patonka Tonka time. There he is. At least we know where the glyph is. The worst part is when you don't know where you're chasing him. Right. Ew. Go up there. Yep. No. You go left. Right. Don't fight me. I don't know if that resets the Patank's position. You're going that way. Very good, very good, very good. Bang. Note, use free aim and energy tints to defeat the fucker in time. That's interesting. Are you a dodgy bastard? Okay. Let's do that.
Let us stain them.
Ah, it takes very little damage. I think that's the trick. Has he got something that's doubling the cost of his shots?
I'm ready. Ready to parry.
I'll do it. Good. Let's keep going.
Feel energized.
A storm is coming.
Something was eating AP. Yeah. I don't know. Hi! Fucking hell!
Anja. Precision!
They must have exactly 30,000 health. Anyway. Right, that's the way back, because we went around in a circle to get to the Petonk. The Petonkadonk. Grapple across the canvases near where you found Petonk for some minor loot. Grapple against the canvases. I mean that? These? I don't see grapple. See a light rope.
Good stuff.
And some money. On every damage dealt, try to consume an AP. If successful, increases yeah, that'd do it. That'd fucking do it. Here, have cleansing tint, because it's actually got a good bit of stats now. You can finish with random defense, because you've finished it. I'll give you anti-charm just because it's good good stats. What you had was level 12 was immaculate. 30% damage increase until a hit is received. I think you're dealing so many 9999s that I don't care about that. Grapple. Across the canvases. I don't understand that, but where we found the Petonk was over here.
Oh, wow.
That's something. Can't climb that. What could be down this terrifying hole? Holy shit! I would like to go back up now. Hi! Why do you have friends? Mimes shouldn't have friends. Does your wall protect the friends? I hope not. Please.
Bliss and precision.
The wall does not protect the friends. No one told you life was going to be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, and you got smashed in the face.
Brace yourselves.
Didn't want to fuck around with that one. Let's just burn. No, you're already burning. Okay.
We're overdue for some mayhem.
Mayhem never hurt anyone. When am I gonna get some?
The elements dance. Now was our chance.
Darn it.
Now's my favorite part.
Yeah, broke bitch. You need some AP for this. Damn it, that makes you stanceless? That sucks.
A storm is coming.
Wheel control. With Monoko, cast an upgraded skill 4 turns in a row. Alright. I can gradient. Not with you, though.
Pairs
Your turn to dance.
Chroma is flowing.
This will hurt.
It will. Didn't need gradient. I wanted to Gustav Voluminous for my elf. How does she look with the Voluminous? She looks like CL. I don't like it. Is that what I have with her? Yeah. It just looks CL-ish to me. I like my long-haired girlies, but they've all got to have a different flavor of it, you know? Why one of the things I hate most about Mass Effect is that its character creator just does not let you have long hair no matter what you do. And I get it, military, but also, fuck that. We're out of here. And by that I mean, what a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
Your turn to shine.
That's better. Okay.
Fucking nearly dead. Are you still making him angry?
Okay.
Now you're dead.
My L. Danger.
That thing nearly killed itself.
Good. Good. Brace yourselves.
Wow.
Overflowing with energy. Good.
I'm ready. Precise strike.
What lucky feet. Energized.
Oh, hello.
Good stuff.
Weakness gain. +1 AP on hitting the enemy's weakness. I'm going to give that to Lune. She's the one with all the elements. $78.
The 78. Max Arms. Stealing the airships. But we knew we had to try.
Right, we found them at the Stone Wave Cliffs. So that doesn't mean that 78 were here. That means that the aesthetics of the Stone Wave Cliffs have been transmuted here, including the 78's broken-ass airships. That could explain the 70 and 60 flags. Maybe they didn't come here, maybe. Back to 70, by the way. For the Tainted Battlefield. The Tainted Battlefield. That doesn't fit as well. That's disappointing. Fuck. 53, 54, 54, 54. We need to get CL back in the gang. Monoko really should take a break. I just paranoid about his. I guess Monoko could just be ahead. It's not like he's not strong.
Nice. Ready?
Your turn to dance.
Peaceful.
Which is the copy? The places in here or the places outside? I got a Pictos, longer shell. Weapon upgrade Troubadour went up 1 level. That's funny. But the Pictos isn't new, so we don't need to equip it. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Goodbye. The Ramasson. refreshed, they are reduced to fucking dust and memories.
Oh, lovely.
Managed to get quite a bit of money back up. We were down to 40,000. Now we're at 131. So we got 90,000 chroma just from faffing about in this dungeon. Killing everything we come across that moves. Which I have been informed is actually a psychopathic way to go through life, but a perfectly normal way to go through an RPG. So, unless that RPG is Undertale, in which case you will be confronted with the consequences of your actions. Only if you can put up with the fucking combat, yes. Now, apparently the genocide route of Undertale becomes very easy because you become so overpowered by killing it that nothing challenges you until summons. That's how it was described to me. I never actually found it out. Don't you protect your allies? They don't need protection, they need extermination. Oh, you're dead now. Bye.
Let's keep going.
How do I get up to there? No, serious. Ah! What a threat. Sorry, it wasn't a very long ladder.
Well, that will help.
2,000 chroma. That really isn't very much. I've gotten bigger chroma drops from earlier zones. That's what's confusing me about the chroma drops here. They're piddly baby. But we get a decent amount from the actual battles, so can't complain too much. Resplendent? No, color. Don't sound too excited about it, Minoka.
Oh.
Is holy shit, that's the arm! I don't know why the headstone has a creepy, sad mask on it, but that's interesting. And a manor door. We're in the atrium.
Interesting.
La mort de mer. Greenhouse, yeah, sure. But this is the upper area. Is that a journal? Aline!
Little grin. So proud of his latest creation.
That is not a sister, that's the
But
mom.
at least those memories remain.
Actually, that's Tracy Wiles.
What hurts more are the memories unmade. The conversations.
Yeah, that's Jahira. That's Tracy Wiles, who I know is the voice actor for the Paintress. Alina's the Paintress. Did I just figure that out because of a voice? Damn it. I mean, it's not hard to figure out, but still. She's credited as the Paintress, but that's very clearly her not doing the Jahira accent. So yeah, Aline is the mother, Aline is the Paintress. Clair must be a sister.
His little grin. So proud of his latest creation. But at least those memories remain. What hurts more are the memories unmade. The conversations we'll never have. The time we'll never spend. I want rage to consume me. Anything to fill the hollow. But rage won't come. And I just float in an endless nothingness. The person I cannot be around is Alicia. Her pain is a broken mirror. The shards reflecting back tenfold, and every moment with her the cuts deepen and I feel myself unraveling. I know what he'll say. But this is the first time I've felt any surcease. For a few moments a day, my heart beats again.
In the painting. That is this world. A journal from Aline. Right. Now it makes sense. This is the room we were glimpsing from down here. And this is the light that I could see. It is a rooftop garden, that's what the room is. Like I thought. Minoko's station would be next, right? Tainted Hearts, not Tainted Station. Interesting. Tainted Hearts. Do, 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 do. Well, I think we can do one more section before... We're definitely not finishing this tonight. That would be... not the game, but this part of the game. I know it's not the end. It's not the end. Let the kingdom come. It is the journey that matters. But we can do this section. Motherfucker, you're right ahead of us now. Mother and daughter. Aline and Alicia. Fuck is happening to the left? Oh!
Inside her mind.
Big boy.
These are memories.
Her memory.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
You are not small. Gargant. Well, where are you gonna find a more suitable fucking name than that? Bugger, 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 fuck. What element was that? Ice. Which means nothing because you just fucking changed your stance, so now you're made of fire. Which means that Benicia Morta should work now.
A storm.
Now you're blue, dabba-dee-dabba douchebag. Let's rock slide you. I think if I mayhem you, I will hit you with some ice along the way, and that would be bad.
Quake in
Broke bitch, that's what you are.
A storm is coming.
I'll just rock slide you again.
Quake in fear.
I'm concerned about thermal transfer. Let's just do mayhem. Almost. Ah, there we go. Bit of a gargantuan disappointment, if I'm honest. Not much of a fight at all, really. Folded like a house of cards. Is that... I think this is... Yeah, we've not been here. That is a paint gauge. Well, that is a chunk of a paint gauge. Hopefully it's easier to find the rest than last time. There is a train in the sky attached to a mountain that looks like the sort of thing Nathan Drake could be seen clambering up and down. Though I think he would have gamaged by now. Oh, there it is. Empowering parry. Each successful parry increases damage by 5% until the end of the following turn. Taking any damage removes this buff. So that is a Pictos that rewards those who are good at the game. So for me, it's a fucking paperweight. Because we've got shit this way. We've also got shit this way. I suppose logically we don't need to worry about Monoko earning skills from these
Let
things,
the ink flow.
because we're at the point of the game in which he was around. That's so logically we can let him rest now. Without worrying too much until we get to a new zone.
Interesting.
Chroma. That is interesting over there. It looks like a viewing platform. Looks like where 47 would dock into Hokkaido over there. Snowy landscape and all. Mr. Jason Portman. Oh my god, is that another fucking merchant? Well, like I said, we made a bit of money, so that's a relief. Got so much snow in my joints, it's really slowed me down. Is this what cold feels like? You're not gonna explain how the fuck you got... We can fight you twice? No, no, no. We unlock 2 things from fighting you. My elf, fuck him up.
I'm ready. A precise strike.
Straight in his invisible genitals. Well, that was embarrassing. That was a bit better. Oh, I got a good kick out of our duel. Let me know if you want to trade the real stuff. That's right, I'm willing to sell you heroin now. Greater defenseless, plus 15% to defenseless damage amp. Garganon. That would be CL weapon. While having an active sun charge, get a burn stack per hit taken. Counterattacks apply 1 burn per active sun charge. Base attack consume a sun charge to apply 5 forto. Not much power, even for level 15. A healing tin shard. There we go. We were able to afford it all. That's a relief. A nice jog around the mountain ought to wake me up. He had a lot less to say than the other guy. No explanation as to how the buggering hell he got there. What's that? Damn it, I thought that was a journal for a second. It isn't. It is...
Lovely.
What is it? What is it? Seems like a Pictos. Is it a Pictos? Enfeebling attack. Base attack applies powerless for Len 10. Now, we don't need stay marked. We can swap that out for one that needs to be learnt. Double mark can probably be swapped out as well. There we are. And I think that's everything because we're not getting lower level ones now. Alright. So what's going on back here? That's climbable, but I think this is where we fought the Gargant, so it's not actually the way we needed to go. Do we have... Yeah. Oh, hello.
Damien. Here's your card.
Finesse and grace.
Problem is, we have benched our AoE dealers.
Ready to parry.
Oh well.
Take your shot.
Oh, that healed him. I'm silly.
Here we go.
Here's your card.
Let's spill some ink.
Brasilin. Anything else here? Seems not to be.
Here's your card.
Stupid 30,000 health. Dodge what? He's buffing the fucking team.
Dodge.
Oh. Well, she certainly didn't dodge.
Ready?
1 second. Ready now.
Your fate is sealed.
Yeah.
Touché.
I'm waiting. Good.
My turn.
Get a bucket! Please. Piano! Of course. Clair of Luminaire. There's a person to talk to there. Check out the rest of the area. Oh, can we go through that? No. Welcome to my train station. Where do you want to go? Your train station? Yes, and Maman just bought me a new train. Your Maman bought you an entire train? Yes, she knows how much I love them. The boy turns back to admire his train. Where can you take us? From here, your next destination is Lumiere, my hometown. All right then, take us there. All aboard the Polar Express. So how's this for a stopping point, everybody? I did say I would do one more section, and that was it. Hehehehe. Might be wise, actually, to return to the continent. Because we could spend our Colors of Lumina. Possibly check in with the party, see if anyone has conversations, because I feel like Luna's due for one, but she's not getting one. Let's see. We should. I also want to test the speed at which we can fast travel back to a place. First of all.
I can't.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have anything for me? You really, truly don't. Okay. Well, I tried. But yeah, let's talk to you. Weapon-wise, we are stuck with a bunch of level 19s, so no, we can't use any Splendence unless it's on an alternate weapon. CL had one more taken away from her. There we go. Oh, we can write. That's interesting. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith, and they should finally understand everything. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. For those who come after. Mael heads back. Don't hesitate to use your items. Yeah. Yeah, you have to tell players that. Now, what I'm curious about is what re-entering this looks like. Are we going to enter the first area? Or do we go straight to the big dungeon? Yeah, no, this is the first area. And we can't fast travel. So we have to head down here. And into the portal that she made to get further. Which I don't think we manually entered before. I think we walked in the cutscene. So this is actually not new, but something that not everybody would do, because a lot of people would not go back to the continent, they would just continue on. It's not a statue, that big creature, if that's like the paintress's avatar or some kind of proxy. It does move. Pump those legs, Verso! Actually, you know what? Let's make it easier on him. Do you wish to enter the monolith? There's a streamer named The Monolith, and I wonder if this moment would be fucking awkward for him. I like how it's tainted and not painted. But here we are. This shall be our stopping point for the day. Tomorrow, we will reach the Paintress, and we will see what lies at the end of this journey. I assume it will be sudden impetus to continue the journey, because there definitely remains more to do. But for now, all we can do is speculate and wait. Fare thee well.